Hey y'all, I'm going to be reacting to Heaven's Design Team episode 11. And for those who are wondering, I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website. And I will be starting my reaction in 1, 0, and go. Can't wait for this. Although, how much did it age Saturn though? I'm assuming if that gas would have hit normal humans, it'd have probably died. Honestly. Shimoda's reaction to everything, at least for me, never ceases to amuse me. Although, damn. He's gotta definitely find a way of reversing his fortunes though, because I feel like every single time he ends up on a new scenario, he almost somehow gets screwed over. But in a way, that's kind of what makes him endearing, though. Honestly, when I first saw the opening, I thought it was like one of those openings that was nice. But it didn't really stack up to the ones in the season. But now that I'm seeing it more, it ain't not bad, actually. Fits in the happy vibes of the series pretty well, and even though, yes, it doesn't have massive amounts of beautiful soccer like other openings, I think it fits pretty well. Considering the variety of designs of the different creatures in the opening and the aquatic life, overall it looks pretty damn good if you ask me. And that final shot where you see all those different animals move with 2D animation rendering actually looks a lot better than your conventional creature animation in some animes that just settle for doing it in CGI. I just hope for their sake they're at the very least the age of kids and not all of them. And not any of them are turned into like a little toddler, because that'd be absolutely inconvenient if that happened. But you never know though. It's a shame they don't have someone strong like Neptune to be able to just eviscerate most of their opposition. I wonder what that's implying. Oh. But then how would they be able to gather that instinct that they need? That's the bigger question. I gotta admit, that thing looks kawaii as hell. Kinda makes me feel sorry for the plant that how it's just getting wrecked. That's the circle of life, though. Okay, those might give me some pretty dang huge nightmares. I'm pretty sure he would. Yeah, I mean, he was eating motherfucking crabs raw. I'm pretty sure this motherfucker would eat stuff like that too. And he'd have zero fear. Even as a child, he'd probably still do it. Just feel like something that fit in with his personality. You know something I'm liking about all this setup too? I just hope for the sake of Jupiter he doesn't accidentally eat something poisonous. I mean, is Shimada surprised about that? Considering that some kids are experimental, it doesn't stand, it shouldn't stand as a surprise that someone like Jupiter would have been the same way as a Jungian. I hope for their sake. I like how Pluto don't give a fuck. How the fuck is she happy about that? I'm assuming that's Pluto. I mean, she was the one who made those creatures. I'm assuming it scares away any potential prey. Any potential prey against them. Predators is what I should say. Yeah, but they weaken them. But what do they do to people, though? That's... Fuck piranhas. Wouldn't that cause some pain, though? Yeah, at least that gives them some hope at the very least. Aww. What the? I do like how there can't be personalities that put them in a dangerous scenario, though. This is fucking adorable. Or, it would be. Thankfully, though, I'm assuming the adults are going to come to the rescue now. It's actually sucking to see him Pluto that freaking negative. Unless there's an explosive in that thing, I don't think that's going to work. The fuck? Okay, I like how Venus actually managed to figure all that out. Wow, what a badass. Hey, it was either use those roots now or fucking die and get annihilated by crocodiles. I wonder where he's going with this. Sounds like he's trying to make birdie noises and actually cry. Wouldn't that attract them towards his direction? Wouldn't that make things worse? I love how they give the crocodiles some epic sounding voices. Damn, who'd have think this become dark this quickly? The only thing they could have made it filled with more edges if they had some blood and splats in there too, just for good measure. Yeah, one crocodile wouldn't be that bad. Wait, they have some kind of Is he gonna sacrifice the kill it order? Oh no. Oh, I thought for a second he was gonna sacrifice it. It's been approved, that's my guess. I think the giant warrior is kind of cute though. I think he's a bit too rough on himself there. I actually like that though. They all managed to protect themselves without needing the help of the others to show up instantly. Hey, he still has his cutesy little order though. Huh. Okay, I kind of like the cute little caption there. At least it led to something useful being made, though. Talk about taking a misfortune and turning it into an opportunity at the very least. Just wonder for how long, though. Kind of like that, how you see Saturn actually accept his own mortality and him actually saying that. He actually gives him an extra I like how he's still eating the poisonous root without even considering the consequences. I just love how that thing looks absolutely smug. Oh, that's actually an interesting fact there. That explains why in movies you always see piranhas attack when they smell blood nearby. I'm pretty sure... Okay, that's just fucking creepy. Who the fuck would want to grab a piranha? I wouldn't. I like how it just straight up mentions the simplicity of those creatures. Hey, you know, Venus actually doesn't look that bad. And Pluto, she kills almost everything she's set up with too. Aw, it's kind of sad hearing Neptune left out though. Aww. It's gonna be a hedgehog. It's gonna be the motherfucking hedgehog. I mean, can it really be anything else that he could be referring to? Because that's the only creature I could think that's fluffy, yet spiky, that people actually love holding on to. Like, no joke, that's the only one that pops on the top of my head right now. Naturally, I could be completely wrong on this, but usually, though, when it comes to this type of stuff, I usually can land my predictions. I say usually. I'm not going to say all the time because I don't want to sound like a... super cocky and arrogant, though. I just love how it's becoming more edge-filled. Sounds like it'd be fit for a Halloween-related feast, though, if you ask me. Honestly, for all the shit they've been going through, they actually deserve to be spoiled just a little bit. But hey, that's just my opinion, though. That thing looks a little bit freaking creepy. Of course the edgelord would like that. It actually does look a little bit cool, I ain't gonna lie. It's actually nice seeing the skeletal features of snakes too. I think it looks pretty cool. He kind of does look like a Prince of Evil. In a good way, of course. Kind of reminds me of one of those villains in Toriko that had a similar shape. I'm assuming it's something adorable considering it is Neptune giving the gift. Gotta admit, the ant here does look pretty damn badass. Of course he fucking would. I'm assuming males have much rougher. Oh, yeah, I'm assuming males. I actually didn't know that males have sharper teeth when it comes to horses. Alright. Oh. I have no idea. Looks like maybe a no, I can't guess it. It kind of looks a little bit adorable there. Oh boy. I have no idea what that thing is. My guess is maybe it's, no, I don't think it's a, no, it can't be a goblin. Because goblin have round, circular shapes. That thing is a bit pointy. Kind of like how this series, even though yes, it's mostly educational, I do like how it takes the creative liberties of trying to have some comedic elements to try to make it narratively pop from time to time, so that's not doesn't get potentially too predictable. I'm surprised there's even, at least in the hell in this setting, people actually do try to overhaul the scenarios. Yeah, that just sounds absolutely nasty. Okay, I didn't need to know that. I did not need to know that fucking information. Okay. I did not need to know that. Yo. I mean, I guess it does make koalas a bit badass, though. But still, though, I don't know. I mean, I guess it does make for some useful information, though. Dang. Who'd have thought Santa would be the one coming up with this design? I normally think it'd be someone else, considering his thing is mostly horses or horse-like creatures. I thought I always had fun, though, making... Oh, that's why. I mean, Neptune has been on a hot streak when it comes to making animals. And I kind of like how here, you actually are seeing an emotional story. Even though, yes, it's minor, you're at least seeing Neptune actually get motivated by Yokota, making Yokota more than just a character that's here for shits and giggles. He can actually even act as a motivator, despite him seeming like the only playful type. I'm actually surprised it's a bunny. I mean, of course. I mean, it's a Neptune. Are they really surprised? Or could it be a hare, though? Okay, that's badass. I'm assuming it's gonna be it's gonna be approved. Oh, that's like the last type of creature I would expect to see in the underworld, though. Hmm. I guess it would too. I was kind of thinking sort of like a hedgehog, but that fits too. Hey, talk about a double win. Hell yeah. I like how here it looks like Shimano. Oh, shit. That, I mean, for a second, it looked like it was about to do instant transmission there. Wait, that's doable? Oh, shit. I mean, hey, then might as well just deal with the consequences. Imagine it's just a shining ray of light. That's going to be my gut feeling. With all the build-up in the series, I have a feeling they're going to make it into an epic tier gag. Doesn't matter, they're still cute in my opinion. Gotta see, that's a creative way of surviving, though. Talk about major survivability abilities there. That's pretty fucked up. Seems like a semi-abusive relationship, though. Shit, knowing those facts kinda make the bunny something to be feared in a good way. Alright. I like the episode. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm actually thought the first half was 9 to 10 worthy. Second half was 8 out of 10 worthy, so I'll balance out my score at an 8.5 because from a narrative standpoint, I like how it brought tension where you didn't know if, well, yeah, you kind of already expected Pluto and the kids were going to survive, but I like how it mixed it up by at least making it seem like there was tension. And I like how you had each of the kids figure out skills to survive. Like Pluto figuring out which of the piranhas were carnivores and which ones weren't. I like how you had Mercury figure out that some of the creatures, like the crocodiles, he can have them fight each other by making them look like they were baby crocs. That's brilliant. I like the fact that you have a Neptune step it up by sacrificing his cute little order and transforming in an uber epic one. And I love the baseball throws from Venus. So I like how the episode was crazy creative enough to make sure almost everyone in the episode had a contributing factor in the first half. Taking a situation where you'd think the kids were beaten down in distress, but it's the opposite. They just dispatch of the enemies themselves, and that was pretty badass. Yo, I wouldn't be. I mean, my guess is that thing is probably gonna be a. I don't know. My guess is that thing is probably gonna end up being a. I'm thinking. Maybe it's gonna end up being a dinosaur? Honestly. I got no clue, but hey, you know what? Honestly, can't wait to find out. Now, as for the episode itself, though, let me just say this. I'd say from a story standpoint, aside from seeing all the youngins actually do a great job in fending off for themselves, which that was a nice bit of character development. I do like the fact that this episode is pretty gutsy. Let me explain why. I like the fact, given that You do see the guy from Hell actually give Neptune some motivation and making a new creature. That was nice. I like how they turned a comedy relief character into an emotional support character at the drop of a hat. So that was pretty darn creative, showing you that the series, even though yes, it has a lot of humor, it ain't just going to settle for low-hanging fruit humor sometimes. It's going to have some nice emotional, heartful moments too. That's why I thought both halves were great. And naturally, I thought the visuals were good. I actually liked the way they designed some of the bunny creatures. It looked great. Naturally, the vocal performances were amazing. And I gotta say, everyone did a fantastic job. From an art standpoint too, because the episode itself was pretty much on the model when it comes to following the character sheets of the series. And I think that's why, at least in my opinion, the episode is a high tier. If I had to really break it down, it's a high tier 8.5 out of 10 episode. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share it, comment, subscribe, and yes, I'll see y'all later if you come.